I'm on my way to the Rainbow Mountains of China while on the street a man approached me. He gave me a scarf and I became holy. An adventurous video is waiting for you and I'm sharing with you my hitchhike journey, which goes to the rain, desert, mountains and the nature of China. Feel the connection. Subscribe. My name is Menno. I camped at a good spot. Not the spot that I really wanted this morning, but the town where I was this day is there. So tomorrow morning I can go there, take my breakfast and then go to the high mountains, walk there and see if I want to sleep there. Yeah. This is what happened
So good.
a night before. I'm not welcome. It takes all the energy out. All the energy. It walks in like 6 or 7 hotels and the last one just accepted me and the rest was no. And even a bit more expensive did say no. For me it felt impossible to find a sleeping place. And local people were afraid to host me because they thought maybe I'm a spy. I decided to camp. This is like a kind of a medicine. People take it out of the high mountains. It's like from the grass. And this really works a lot. It truly gets normal. People want to have a picture with me. Hey, famous guy over here. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Hey here. So there are a lot of people who are living in the mountains during the season to take those grass as a medicine, and people here are, oh wow, are cleaning it. I will tell you more about this a bit later. Ni hao. Should we give high five? I have this a lot. The children are so scared of me because maybe they didn't saw any foreigner in their life. So I try to play with them. But those people invited me to come to their house for tea. It's your son? Papa! It's okay.
That's what he did.
Yeah. He said that this is
his younger brother.
Run. This man, his wife, and his parents were living together in the countryside of China. He gave me one advice: take care of your family. Those are your loved ones. And when they become older, they need our help. I saw and learned during my visit in their houses the picture of the president. It is a must to have. I got this. It is a blessing in the Buddhism. And they give me as a present. It reminds me of India, where I was a guest of honor. If you didn't saw that video, I will put a link here. Where I got also something like this. His family offered me milk tea I had before. You can check that also in some episodes in Tajikistan. So those super friendly people who give me all their fruits that they bought. My backpack is so heavy from all the gifts that I get. It rains and it will rain the next coming days. The place where I want to go is like 31 kilometers away from here. Walking on the highway. I got a ride and everything changed after this. I got to stay in a unique place. Wow. Yes. Ni hao. The man who gave me a ride was the owner of a camp high up in the mountains, where people are working to collect the medicines. I mean the medicines that you saw before in the city side. The owner comes once a day to collect the medicines and goes back to his apartment in the city side. Finding a job in China can be hard. And if you got the opportunity, people are very thankful and do everything they can to make as much money. Far away from everything, remote, they have a generator which creates some electricity. They make the noodles from scratch and I got the opportunity to try them. With a sleeping place that he offered me. Seisha, thank you so much. Give yourself the news perspective. It could be you working over here. It is a seasonal job for 1.5 months. And people get 7 RMB or yuan for each piece of medicine that they find in the mountains. So if they find nothing, they have no money. My sleeping place for this night. One guy offered me his blanket. I'm sure he doesn't have a blanket this night. Yeah, he rejected it to give it back. Okay, he's sleeping in a tent with a heater and it's warm there. And here's freezing. There's no heater here. But I'm happy that I don't need to put my tent on. I can sleep here, and that's really special. Those people are working 7 days in a week for 1.5 months. It's just a short time period, and they take out. It is early in the morning, 9 o'clock, and I reached 4,400 meters. The place where we slept was 4,100 meters. And over here are 3 mountains of 6,000 meters. And the walk back is 13 kilometers to the main road. And from there I can hitchhike, slowly going up north. Like I didn't shower for a few days, I didn't wash anything for a few days, and my power bank, still okay, I bought a new one, it's 40%, so I can use it 2 more days. Keep that in mind, because I really need my phone for the translation, since I did not speak Chinese. There are bears walking around, yaks, other wildlife. I did not see the bear, luckily. Over there, you see some people working. They go especially high up in the mountains, because the chance that they find what they need is higher. I'm leaving the camp by showing you the toilet. They are really basic. Do not expect anything beautiful, and do expect a lot of shit. Ta-da! So freaking gross. I bought a lot of snacks, but like snacks that fills and gives me a lot of energy. Like Snickers, and these are biscuits, like vacuum biscuits. So they take up almost no space, and they cannot break in my bag. Okay. Here I go. Bad boy Menno. After hiking 13 kilometers from the camp, I reached the highway, where I put this thumb up, and I managed to get a ride for 350 kilometers into the desert, the northern side of China, where I luckily found a sleeping place and continued afterwards my hitchhike journey up north in the direction of the Rainbow Mountains of China. I walked a lot, but still no car. Or there were some cars, but nobody will take me. And it's raining really hard, so that's not helping. It's freezing cold. Okay, my own choice. Just continue. 43 more kilometers to the next village. It gives me the freedom that hitchhiking and walking can bring me everywhere. There was a Mercedes coming, so I tried to hitch. I got the car, and I was inside, my backpack on the back, and I'm in front. And in that certain moment, the man asked me where we're going, blah blah blah, so I explained, but he wouldn't drive. And then he said he was from the local police and wanted to see my passport. And he showed his identity card that he was from the police. It was so weird. So I showed him my passport, and then he said, yeah, safety first, and blah blah blah. I was like, oh my god, what the heck? I got a new ride. Look at this interior. So cool. For the next coming 3 hours. Around this lake are 3 ethnic groups living together: Tibetan, Han Chinese, and the Muslims. It has a face. And those trees we are seeing over here on the right side and there on the left side, they are planted by the Chinese government to fight against climate change and the desert who is taking over the country. Really, really cool. They are planting more. I don't know. I read it somewhere that they planted 1 million trees in amount of time, and they give them water as well. So long term. The lake where I'm driving around is twice the size the country Luxembourg. Imagine yourself, or it could be you, who is walking around this lake. It is named Kora, and people are doing that for a Buddhism religion, where they are gonna touch the ground. It is a part of positive energy and karma. And for some people it can take up for 1 year that they walk around. The lake is located at a pretty high altitude, so they cover their face and the rest of their body to protect for the sun and the exercise they are doing.
That sign is noticing how much sound there is, what the wind speed is, and
We reached the national park together with a lot of other people. It's organized pretty well, like every Chinese park, or almost every Chinese national park. With buses you can go to every hotspot, and you pay 92 yuan for RMB to see this. Based on the information which was provided in the national park, I've learned that it is 100 to 140 million years old. What's creating the different colors of those stones? Imagine yourself how the world was looking at that moment. And those different colors of stones I also saw, for an example, in Kazakhstan, close by Aktau. I can come everywhere. The freedom of hiking and hitchhiking brings me the adventure, the local way, through the rain, mountains and the nature. I met local people. Go out by yourself, I'm sure it's absolutely worth it. Say hello to a stranger, and if you like this, subscribe. See you next time.